This Ruden Report baseball preview is brought to you by Bobby Valentine Sports Academy and Colony Pizza. Hi, I'm Dave Ruden of the Ruden Report here at FCAC Baseball Media Day. And starting off our preview, we have Fairfield Ward's REECE MANISCALCO. REECE, Mustangs are getting hyped up a lot so far in the preseason. How's the team looking?
I think we're looking really good. I feel confident about our lineup and pitching staff, and I think it'll take us a long way.
How about last year? I know you guys had high hopes last year. You didn't have a bad season, but I'm guessing it felt a little bit short of expectations. What's it been like in the off-season, just getting ready for this year?
We focused a lot on our fitness and just being strong so we can go like full seasons. Last year we started 7-0, and we really just let it go, and we just got tired, arms got heavy, and we just slowed down a lot and ended up losing first round of both playoffs.
What are you guys going to have to do differently this year to achieve your goals?
We're really just going to have to work as a team and pick each other up. When one guy doesn't get the job done, the next guy's got to do it. And same with our relief pitching. If the starter can't get it done, the reliever's got to step up and come in and finish the job.
What's it like to be part of this pitching staff? I mean, the contenders on paper right now have really, really deep staffs. You're one of them going to Wofford next year, but the whole staff is really good. What's it like to be part of this staff?
Yeah, our staff's awesome. I have a lot of confidence in it. I think I really just think we all look out for each other and we're ready to go, and everyone wants it as bad as the next guy, so I think we'll really step up and get it done.
Well, REECE, thanks a lot, and we look forward to watching you pitch this year.
Thank you.
And joining me right now is Westell four-year starter Johnny SPOTO. Johnny, Westell's really not getting mentioned with the favorites so far. I'm of the belief the Vikings are sleepers this year. Am I right?
You're right. We're a good team. We're young, but we got a lot of talent this year. We're working hard, and hopefully it'll pay off. So,
how's things going so far in the preseason? What's the team look like?
Things are going well. Our pitchers are throwing strikes. They're hitting their spots. Guys are working hard. We just got to keep hitting the ball, keep fielding like we do, and we'll be set for this year.
You were right on the cusp last year, breaking through. What do you guys have to do differently this year to break through?
We just got to keep teams when they're down. We just got to keep them down. We got to keep our foot down on them, and just keep working hard through the game, and play a full 7 innings. So.
Looking forward to your last year. It seems like you've been here for about 8 years, not 4 since you've been starting, but you're looking forward to your last go-around here at Westell?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I don't want it to end, but sadly this is my last year, and hopefully we could make some noise this year. So.
All right, well, Johnny, thanks a lot, and wish you a lot of luck this year.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're back, and joining me right now from Ridgefield is AJ Fabry. AJ, you got a bunch of starters back. You got a lot of young players on the team. How are you looking so far?
We're excited. It's last year it was a little disappointing not making FCAC tournament and not really going far in the state tournament. But we do have a good nucleus coming back. We have some young talent, so we're really looking to make a postseason push this year.
Make the case for me. A lot of people saying Tigers are sleepers. Give me the argument. Why should we believe that?
Yeah, well, I think our senior leadership is really going to pull through, and like I said, we have a lot of young talent. So I think the quicker that meshes, I think the more successful we'll be. I think we got one of the best starting pitchers in the FCAC in Colin Lowe on the hill, and he's definitely a Division I candidate. So we're excited and we're ready to get out there come this spring.
Yeah, Colin is part of a really deep pitching class in the FCAC this year. You're probably the only person I can ask this question to here. What's it like playing for your father?
Well, a lot of people ask me that question, but I've been doing it for so long, pretty much my entire life. Kind of used to having my dad down the third base box. He really pushes me every day to kind of get better, and although he does, maybe he takes it harder on me than some of the other other players, I feel like, that motivates me to kind of be a leader both on and off the field every day.
All right, well, AJ, look forward to seeing you play up north this year, and best of luck this season.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We're back, and joining me right now is one of the leaders of one of the favorites in the FCAC this year, Norwalk's Eddie O'Hara. Eddie, you guys were sort of the state playoff darlings last year. You made that run. You beat NFA, #1 seed in the quarterfinals, made it to the semis. You going to have that same carryover this year?
Yeah, well, we're losing 2 starters from last year, so we have a lot of the same guys coming back, and hopefully it carries over into this season.
I don't know where to start. You guys have so much talent on the team. Why don't we talk about the pitching first of all? Yeah, a lot of depth on the mound.
Yeah, well, we have our main guys like Mike and Ryan, and they're like pretty much leading the way for us. Plus, we have a huge bullpen to help us, and that's like one of our strong suits this year.
Certainly, you guys, with Mike Gonzalez, yourself, a bunch of the other guys, you guys are really going to hit the ball this year. How's the offense been looking in the preseason?
Well, pretty good. We have a lot of like experienced guys, so they know what to expect this year, and a lot of guys who've been working hard in the off season who came back a lot better. So that's an improvement right there.
Staples ended your dream run last year. They're obviously one of the teams to beat. Is that a team you're focusing on a little bit?
Definitely one of the teams we're focusing on, along with like all the other good teams in the FCAC, like Ward and Wilton maybe.
What's it going to take for you guys to get over the top this year in FCAC and in the state playoffs, maybe getting that extra win or two and celebrating on the mound?
Well, hopefully our pitchers and our defense can lead the way, and hitting has to come next, but like our overall team leadership and bond, hopefully that can like overcome it all.
Well, Eddie, I know you guys are going to be a lot of fun to watch on that new field this year, so wish you the best of luck. And we're back, and we're going to close out the show with one of the leaders of the team that's probably the favorite in the FCAC this year, Staples, Nate Panza. Nate got to the finals last year. FCAC's got to the finals in states, and came away empty-handed. How motivated is this team right now?
Yeah, this team is we're fueled and we're ready to go. We had a sour ending last year, 2 hard losses in both championship games, but you know what I was talking to the guys today after our scrimmage was we need to keep our heads up and we need to keep on trucking going forward because the talent we have this year is unbearable compared to what we had last year. So we have a good squad and we're capable of doing many great things this year.
Is that something you guys actually talk about when you're doing off-season workouts in terms of your motivation? Obviously you want to be successful, but do you talk about remember what happened last year?
Yeah, I mean, it dwells on us a little bit, not in a negative way this year, but basically we're looking forward to everything coming up this year. When we're doing off-season workouts, we have one goal in mind, and that's to get both rings. And that just comes with living in Westport. I mean, quite honestly, if you're in the Little League program, you're expected to go to the Little League World Series when you're in Westport. And when you're from Westport and Staples, you're expected to go far in the FCAC and state championship. So that's just what's expected, and we expect nothing less than to get to both and win both of those games.
I'm one of the Westport Little Leaguers that didn't make it that far.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this team is so loaded. It's like an all-star team. What's it like being part of this roster? I mean, everywhere you look, at every part of the field, there's somebody really good out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun playing on this team. We know that every team's kind of aiming for us and gunning for the top guys. And playing with Noah and Ben, my other captain buddies, it's awesome. And this is my last year playing with them, and it's going to be a sour ending to an awesome career with these guys. But Ben's going to UNC, I'm going to Maryland, Noah's going to San Jacinto, so we're all going to be going on our own path. But we're looking forward to this year. It's going to be an awesome ride.
Before we close out, just what about your pitching staff? I mean, it must help you guys as hitters in practice because you're going against 5-6 really good arms.
Yeah, in football they say it's good to go against good cornerbacks as a wide receiver, but in baseball it's awesome to go against his pitching staff when we're hitting and doing BP and live work because it's really the best that we're going to get really all year. We think our pitching staff is up there with the greatest, and they're all young, which is even better for this program, and the durability they have is awesome. Obviously we have Ryan Fitton, Chad Knight's a freshman who's going to have a big impact this year. Ben, speaks for herself, above 90 pitcher who's an all-star, so we know what we're going to get out of this pitching staff day in and day out, and we're above and beyond where we think we're going to be for the end of this year.
It's going to be a lot of fun watching you guys, see if you can achieve your goals. So Nate, wish you the best of luck this season.
Thank you, appreciate it.
And that's the end of our baseball preview show. We'll be catching everybody out there on the baseball fields of the FCAC all spring.